All right, it's day 20. Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay. It took me a little bit longer to get ready than I normally do, but uh, this came up way quicker than I was expecting, so I feel kind of good about that. Um, it's starting to feel a lot easier to be working on, uh, I don't know, one day at a time, but I really don't have like a huge amount that I want to work on tonight. Um, Probably just do like an hour or so because, I'm feeling a little, not sick, but I'm tired. I need some rest. Um, but I feel really good about how last night went, considering the fact that I literally didn't even know if a RSS feed was going to work for me. And by the end of the night, I already had the RSS feed done, and we had it hooked up to a blog platform and everything. So I do have to, at the very least, get that homework done, which is my AI ML blog. So I'm going to try to focus on that and then just kind of see where I go from there. But for like a good solid hour tonight is appropriate. Holiday weekend, Saturday night, and I'm writing code, but it's all good. Yeah, so let's see. I think my Visual Studio Code is already open. Day 19. I wonder, did I start? Oh, I updated this last night, but I guess I never pushed it. That's okay. So yesterday, I can just honestly say, I decided on using an RSS feed to Okay, so that's pretty much a summary of last night, in a nutshell. So let's do 20. Oh, I guess last night was not finishing this chapter. Last night was setting up a blog. Wait, I did that wrong. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. I just copied it. Um Wait, did I not update this last? I didn't update that last night. See, I was talking too much. I was talking too much because this part never got fixed. Oh, I remember I was supposed to go and get it from whatever I put in my tweet yesterday. And I guess I never did that. let's see, because I feel like the tweet had like the best description of what I was trying to do. Marissa, you came back. Y'all don't need to see my notifications for real, but I just be trying to see what's going on. All right. This one had the best description. Okay. That's what I wanted here for yesterday. Okay. And then do I need to I need to get rid of this one for today. Save that. Oops, yeah, save. Wait, what just happened? Oh, maybe I thought I was saving, but I closed the window instead. I think I hit Command W. Okay, wait, did I do it right? How come this part isn't showing? Day 20. I'm confused why only day 19 is showing orange and parts of day 20 are not. Maybe because this part is being picked up as what was there previously. I don't know. That don't even look right though. BS code, you okay? Get integration, you okay? I don't know. That's not how that should look, but okay. I'm not gonna struggle with it. 19 has the right thoughts and the right progress. Yeah, and then 20. Okay, whatever. Irritating. Whole bunch of books just fell over. Just got the Discord notification. Yeah, I don't know. Discord notifications are real time as far as I have seen, except the live channel. I always personally get the Discord live notifications like after I already been live for like an hour or two, or sometimes I get the notification from Discord and I'm not even live no more. I already done went to bed, but that's all good. Oh, man. Okay, so we did that. Yeah, so yesterday I was thinking about it too, that I want to swap that out with something else that's up here. I wish you could decide how many pins you wanted, but you can only have 6 or up to 6. I think it's between 2 and 6. Okay, well, at this point, I want to, let me check. Okay, so where do we leave off with the blog? Because I did get the I got the Zap working. And by the way, if y'all don't never use Zapier before, You missing out. You missing out. So a lot of blog platforms automatically generate a RSS feed for you, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to have my RSS feed specifically like owned and hosted by me, and then use that to generate content on the other blog. Then if I choose to go to another platform, I can just go to another platform, but all of my content, I'll already have it. And if I choose to build my own, build something around it, I can do that. But I'm doing good. How are you, Preacher? Never use Zapier fully. Yeah, it's like, the thing about Zapier is it has come so long. So I mean, it has come such a long way. That's what I want to say. And they have so many integrations. And now, of course, AI beta features. Of course. But like the number of tools that you probably use already that have integrations, and then the types of tools that you can integrate with each other through Zapier. Because it's been around for so long. And, back in the day, it was like you could do some basic stuff. But now it's just like damn near anything you could possibly think of, they probably have Zaps for it. Like, I didn't even know what Ghost was until yesterday. And I was able to see that there was a template for the RSS feed integration with Ghost. So, yeah. I'm always surprised by the number of tools that's integrated. So, it's a lot more things that I plan on, like, making Zaps for, that I just haven't gotten around to. But there's a lot of common stuff, like let's look at engineering ones. And I have been trying to pay a little bit more attention to Zapier too, because I do like some startup MVP app development, and usually when I'm working with founders, in that case, we use low code and no code tools. So sometimes like a Zapier integration can help them get like a basic proof of concept without even having to build the app. But yeah. They pretty much integrate with anything you can think of. If they have a MySQL integration? What does that do? Wait, did I click on it? Save subscribers to MailChimp from new MySQL roles. Save Typeform entries to a MySQL database. Post new MySQL roles as Slack messages. What they got for YouTube, because that's what I need in my life right now. Like right now, I need something. It's more on the content side, but right now I need something that's like, as soon as I post a video somewhere or upload it or something, then it can automatically like do the different promotional messages and things like that, so I won't have to do that. Had a productive day. I was about to say, what is it today? Friday? Today was Saturday. Twilio? Yeah. Hold on. Where's Twilio at? Twilio is something I definitely want to spend more time with as well. Did I miss it on here? Oh, I should take the MySQL. I got MySQL and YouTube right now. There it is. Load more. Receive new Twilio SMS messages to your inbox. Send new inbound emails via SMS message to Twilio or in Twilio. Get new email messages via phone calls. Okay, that's a thing. Automatically forward Twilio SMS to Slack, forward Twilio messages to your cell phone, send Twilio SMS messages for calendar events, add Twilio text messages to Google Sheets. I don't know what unbounce is. Call phones using Twilio with new webhooks. Save new Twilio calls. Yeah. So it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot because even for me, I feel like I have fell off of like even paying attention to Zapier after a while. But we were using it a lot when I was managing a co-working space. We were using it a lot for different like workflow integrations. Someone use a Twilio with ChatGPT link. You mentioned before doing like a text. It was like a game, wasn't it? I know it was like some type. Oh, like a choose your own adventure through text or something like that. I could be off, but I remember specifically something game related. Probably, I think it was choose your own adventure though. Interactive fiction, yeah. that's that's my way of summarizing it, right? But yeah, and I have to get some stuff set up like that'll make the whole getting everything ready to go with the podcast a lot easier. What's the platform that I'm using? It's called let me see. I mean, I'm not that y'all care about this, but Buzzsprout. Y'all don't got nothing with Buzzsprout? Come on, man. I need that. But it doesn't matter because even without Buzzsprout, podcast feed is just the RSS feed. So I could tweet new RSS feed items or post them to Facebook. Post them to Discord. Yeah. And then they have like the general webhook feature. So yesterday that was our bestie because I was able to set up the blog here. I do kind of want to change the name of it though, because my like, you know, MetaDev Girl is like my musings, I guess you could say, but MetaDev World is more like a dedicated like education space. So I think I'm gonna change this. His bars. The only thing I'm struggling with right now too is like, I don't know what happened to my domain name because I had metadevworld.com. I know I had it. I think I have it. But if I do have it, I have no idea which what account I registered it under, which is really painful. But I might not have it, and it might have I don't know, something might have went wrong with that, because it wouldn't be the first time that I lost a domain. For the podcast that I was running before, She2STEM, our website is she2stem.com, and then I ended up like missing the registration. It had lapsed, and then somebody registered the domain, so we lost it for like a whole year. Whoever registered it, it was like we were not about to buy it off of them, so I guess they gave up on that. And when it was time for it to renew again this year, I caught it, but I don't know, that might have happened to my other domain for MetaDev World, because I literally cannot find it in any of my accounts. So that sucks. Cause it's like I have like 25 different GoDaddy accounts that I've like been linked to one way or another. And I'm pretty sure it's under GoDaddy right now. So that's my struggle. But yeah. MetaDev World is more like structured courses and stuff like that. So that's probably the only thing I'll change. I need to go on the dashboard because I need to see if I can do that. This is the dashboard, yeah. Okay. But like I'm not completely sold on this necessarily. We'll see. But it does seem like it has a lot of I checked all my emails, man. But then the one email address that I think it was attached to, I didn't have the email active for a while. So even if I was getting emails, or whatever emails I had gotten for that domain are gone, so I can't really confirm that I had it. And then like a lot of times with the hosting, you just have them hide your contact information for the Whois registration. So it's all good though. Like whoever has it isn't. Whoever has it isn't even doing anything with it. But I'm pretty. I thought I thought I did that. So but I out of all the GoDaddy accounts I signed into, and I signed into like probably 10, it was not in in none of them. So that was kind of annoying. That's all good though. I'll get it back. I might have to check one more spot now that I think about it. Here, let me write myself a note. The one other place I could think, it's So yeah. But I ain't trying to stay up all night tonight. I'm just trying to get some work done. I was so surprised. Like that just kind of went really ideal yesterday. So now we just figure a little bit more of it out, I guess. Because okay, this is the view site area. I do have to change this. It's so funny too because this reminds me of a theme I used to have for my blog. But yeah, I need to change the domain. Let's go back to the dashboard. This is analytics, post. Because I'm considering like this, what I'm considering is this will also be a solution to my like wanting to have my own courses posted and everything, because I've been wondering like how I want to do like any type of subscription, not really subscriptions, but like any courses that actually will cost, like how I can set that up. So, and then this has like newsletter integration, it has everything. And that was my thing, because I was like, I don't want, like LinkedIn lets you start a newsletter, but I don't want my newsletter list to be stuck within LinkedIn. That defeats the whole purpose. So yeah. Okay, so I can have staff. I do need to do like the metadata and stuff, but And then they have this announcement bar. I think I saw this on someone else's when we were looking at the sample, not samples, but the other examples yesterday. Somebody had like a bar right across the top of the page. So there's the newsletter. Because even now, like, people can sign up through Hashnode on the blog, but those are Hashnode members. Those are not members, to my content directly. Labs, code injection, integrations, history, navigation, design. Okay, let's go to design. Because whatever this is not working for me. How do I make it stop? That's not the color I put in yesterday. I don't think that's the color I was supposed to put in anyway. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, whatever this is, no. We don't want that. That was making my stomach hurt. It's kind of extreme, but yeah. Let me see how these logo would be. Of course my logo says MetaDev World. What does this one look like? Wait. And then can I have one for light and dark? Probably not. That needs a background. I think teal is missing. Let's see. This should be a light background one, I think. Yeah. What's the other one look like? That's for a dark background because you can't tell, but it has white outlines on it. It was something about, dang it. Stacked. Middle. I think it was the typographic one that I had wanted. I'm not really seeing no difference though. Primary header. Parallax is okay, but that depends on me actually having images uploaded, so yeah. Okay, I will stay. Let's at least I can at least do the logo, I guess. What else do I got in here? I didn't do a MetaDev Girl logo. I did MetaDev World and I did the crawl, walk, run. What's the difference between these? Basic and fancy. Oh, here's the one with the teal background on it. Oh, that's not what I thought that was. That's not the one I thought that was, but yes. Okay. So these are not the right size, but that's okay. So that's what fancy meant. And that's fancy with a background. Where is... Okay. Put the light one up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of work, but it's all good. It's all good. Whatever. Save that. Oh, homepage post. So that's that, but that's not exactly what I'm... General title. I do need to put my socials and stuff. Where this is the title, but where do I change the Eastern? I want to change publication language. I want to change the domain. Possibly. I thought it would be under here. So it's not under here. Maybe it's under my profile. Hold on. I'm going to come over here first because I have no idea what it's going to show when I pop my profile up. Probably show all my business. Yeah, like access token right here on the bottom of the page. Why not? This is so weird to me. Post, drafts, pages, tags, members. Oh, here we go. Okay, under the Ghost Pro. Can I have more than one publication? That's another question. I don't care about like maybe I just need to use different emails. Okay, I can alias my email address. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, because I already lost track of one of my domains. I'm like hesitant to change this one without knowing that I can get it back. Okay. All right, so that's a work in progress. But yeah, so this blog here feeds from, I think I closed it. But here's my RSS repo right here. So there's a feed.xml. So there's only one, right now there's only one post, which is this content post right here. The formatting worked okay, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, it seemed like these tabs got translated into the content field. So I had to get rid of those. It was kind of awkward. I had to get rid of those. So I might have to fix that as far as future posts. But otherwise, for the most part, everything worked fine. I think even the line breaks worked originally. The links came in fine. So I do have to probably do a little bit more with the channel. Make sure all the fields that I need are here. But this is fun. I mean, maybe fun is a nerdy way to put it, but I feel good about that. How do I, the heck? Oh, I'm slow. Colon Q. I obviously haven't been in Vim in a while. Okay, so what is our topic? The one example they gave is we could, why does this happen all the time? Hold on. Okay. Write about what you think deep learning might be useful for in a domain you're interested in. So another thing that should be convenient is if I really need to, I can go also, y'all look at that. Ain't that starting to look a little bit nicer? I could go to the repo and I could edit this file. Too bad you lose syntax highlighting when you're in the edit mode though. That's weird. But yeah, like I could come here and make a new item and then just commit it directly there. So I think that's a good backup. Oops. Okay, undo that actually. And let's just shift tab all of this. I hate that, but I think that's the best way to go about it probably. I want to test that out and see if I should leave it like that. So we will make a new item. Ooh, did I? Oh yeah, okay. Why does it look like that? I'm gonna have to anticipate how the link is gonna be formatted, but I'm not gonna add that just yet. I have to come up with possibly the system I want to use for the GUID. Oh, and then description, right? I didn't have a description last time, so this is like, that's probably important. That'll be helpful for if I want to, when I set up the Zap, I can go back and update how the social shares are going to look, and I can use the like a shorter description for the social shares instead of, you know, trying to grab, I mean, it's not like I can just grab a chunk out of here the way that the Zap works. What's weird is I thought, yes. Okay, so they have a pub date on articles, but do they have some way of tracking like updates? If I update an article, how will they know when it was last updated? Where's my RSS stuff? Let's read the best practices before I write anything else. This is a long document, but it's not too bad, honestly. See, like, here's the pub date. I think that's channel wide though. Yeah, that's channel. Item pub date. I'm trying to figure out what this ad is. This kind of attracted my attention. At SEMrush. All right, let's go to the top. That was a distraction. It's okay though. So yeah, I've been reading this rssboard.org info on the spec in order to just kind of follow this format. So that's what I've been doing. So far, I haven't had too many issues. Okay, so and then what is extending RSS, by the way? Okay, so I need to figure out about namespaces and how those work. I had to create or use a namespace for to get the content encoding to work on my feed, so that way I can have like HTML tags and stuff inside of the content section. So I'll look into that later. It's on my radar though. All right, so where's the best practices again? Oh, here it is. Okay. This is one thing that I think I've finally grown into over time. Like when I started working for a company where we really like legitimately built APIs, then it was like, oh, like have I ever actually reading a spec or actually creating a spec? And then being able to follow them and stuff like that. It's like I felt like I never really dug too deep on certain technologies and how they were defined. And now I'm like, yeah, reading specs should be like a little bit more of a habit, something I go to beforehand. And I noticed that about a lot of my like the senior folks that I was working with. Like somebody's like, oh, we trying to figure out how something work in Java. Then they like go to the actual Java spec. And it's like, oh, that's smart. Go to the source. Go to the source. Can y'all hear my baby's sleep music? I can't tell. It looked like the mic is picking it up though. I keep thinking of random stuff I want to know. So namespaces, I said I want to know about that. And then, oh, I need to know how I can use code snippets in my content. So I need to see, because that is going to be mostly probably what does Ghost recognize. Since I already have the content section encoded, it should be fine whatever kind of characters I have to use. Because I don't know, Ghost might even recognize Markdown. Oh, here's namespaces. Okay, leave that open. I know very basic stuff about XML just because I did start out writing Java, and a lot of stuff we used to have to use XML for. And then sometimes, depending on what kind of tools you're using, if you are writing HTML, you have to make it follow XML, the XML spec, which is a little bit more strict in some cases. Okay, none of the restrictions described in the spec apply to elements or attributes defined in a namespace. Okay, you can associate your namespace with a URI reference, but can I make my own then? Because like the one for encoding, I'm pretty sure, you know, that's that URL. Let me see. That's this module right here. So yeah, I wonder if I can do custom ones, or do I have to use ones that are probably have to do ones that are somehow integrated, right? All right. A sample feed demonstrates all the elements available. A namespace sample shows the same feed extended by the Creative Commons and trackback namespaces. Okay, let's look at those. So this is a feed with pretty much everything that's default to RSS. This is like a this is what a podcast feed usually looks like, because it also has the enclosure with the audio file and where that's hosted. Okay, so that's a basic one. What the heck? It didn't go back where it was. Oh, maybe. I want the other example. Oh, the namespace sample here. Do it that way. So this one has I was trying to see what it was using the namespaces for. Wow, I'm out of music that fast. Well, I guess it's been like an hour. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's just see what these modules are. Wow. That's not really loading up. Maybe it's just examples. Maybe it didn't actually point to anything. I don't know. Oh wait, there we go. Oh, it enables a feed to indicate the copyright license that applies to the feed. That's the Creative Commons one. Trackback namespace enables an RSS1 or 2 feed to support trackback, a protocol for peer-to-peer communication between websites. Huh. In its simplest form, trackback is a means of sending a message that lets a site know you've published a link to one of its pages. Okay. Wait, so I was gonna say, are there other namespaces? These are the 3. Media. Okay, so I have to use this one for enclosure. Not necessarily, but it does extend it. Okay. Extends closures to handle other media types such as short films or TV, as well as provide additional metadata with the media. Enables content publishers and bloggers to syndicate multimedia content such as TV and video clips, movies, images, and audio. Okay. And then we should probably start using the RSS validator at some point. Here, let's see if we are following the rules. Where is it? It was slash. Oh, since I don't have anything in there. Link must be a full invalid URL, but I don't have any URLs for those yet. And then I have to put is permalink false on these. Otherwise, it has to be a full URL. And then the last thing is adding this atom link. Okay, well, those are minor. Ooh wee. My Yahoo. So I guess I have to take the aggregator behavior with a grain of salt, because ain't no telling when the last time they tested this stuff. There is no limit on the length of character data that can be contained in an RSS element. The description must be suitable for presentation as HTML. Otherwise, they're expected to be interpreted as plain text. The specification has lacked clarity regarding whether HTML is permitted in elements other than an item's description, leading to a wide variance in how aggregators treat character data in other elements. This makes it especially difficult for a publisher to determine how to encode the characters and ampersand, and less than or left angle bracket or whatever it's actually officially called, which must be encoded in XML. In elements that contain plain text, the form of encoding that works in the widest number of aggregators is using the hexadecimal character reference to represent ampersand and the left angle bracket. Yeah, I ain't about to do that, but I might have to, huh? This form of encoding was presented successfully for all 7 of the preceding examples. It failed 3. A publisher should encode those characters. All date time values must conform. Okay, I got that part. I just want to know, like, do they have something like a last build date for, or last pub date, or pub, like a update or something for the items? All date time values should use a 4-digit year. And then these are the best formats for the dates. And then most will probably successfully handle the US time zone. I'm using the US time zone for mine right now. It might be worth converting it to GMT format, I guess. Several elements must contain an email address, but there's no requirement to follow a specific format. Publishers could format addresses according to the address specification for mail to links. Recommended format is just your username or your email address, basically, and then in parentheses your name, which is what I'm doing. So I have I have that format. And then like the time zone, I could consider redoing this. But EST, it should work like that. It's allowed to work like that. This is more so how different aggregators might interpret the data. In all link and URLs, the first non-white space characters must begin with a scheme defined by IANA. So you have to start all your URLs with FTP, HTTP, HTTPS, mail2, news, no relative URLs. Okay. All right, so now these are our elements. You have the RSS element at the top level. I do have a version on it, which is 2.0, because that's a requirement. And then you have to have the RSS element, and it has to have a channel. Wait. Oh, you can't have more than one channel. I was about to say, like, can I just put 2 channels in here? That would be great. No. So the channel is basically the metadata, like the head of HTML. The channel has to have a description, link, and title. I was gonna say, I guess I have those because I didn't get any errors on those in the RSS validator. And then you can have the rest of these categories. So I do want to let's do this. Hello, there we go. This is really kind of crazy. Okay, category. I do want to put a copyright in here too. Docs is the version of the spec, I think. Generator is if it's being, like, if it was being generated by WordPress or something like that, like a platform. I can have an image. What's that, like a logo? TTL. Skip days and skip hours I might end up updating later on, because that would be like times where aggregators don't actually have to worry about checking for updates, basically. Like if you never gonna make updates on Monday or Tuesday, you can keep those dates out. The preceding elements must not be present more than once in a channel with the exception of category. Channel may also contain 0 or more item elements. The order of elements within the channel must not be treated as significant. Okay. So then how does ordering work? All item elements should appear after all of the other elements in the channel. Oh, okay. So the items are down here. All the other values for the channel go up top. All right, I am gonna update my description because it just says software development and AI ML. Like what? Link is the URL of the website associated. I'm gonna match my name with what I intend the website to be named because this is gonna be the same domain name. If the feed corresponds directly, if the feed corresponds directly to a website, the name should match the name of the site. Okay, categories. The category element defines a category or tag to which the feed belongs. This element may include a domain attribute that specifies the taxonomy in which the category is placed. So is this multiple? A channel may contain more than one category. The category's value should be a / delimiting string that identifies a hierarchical position in the taxonomy. Okay. So I can create, this reminds me of when you have MQTT or like broker stuff, you have topics and you can basically structure out your hierarchy of like the data flow based off topics. It's kind of like that. So I can have one, main topic up here, and I can kind of break things out. I gotta think about that. Let me write that down. Category taxonomy. Okay, cloud. The cloud element indicates that updates to the feed can be monitored using a web service that implements the RSS Cloud API. Element must have 5 attributes that describe the service. The domain identifies the host or IP address. Okay. So if I have an endpoint, basically, I guess. Still working. Yeah, it's 100 days of code, man. Gotta no days off. I mean, I'm not sure if I would call it work though. This is it's my own personal goal, so working on my blog right now, so I'm not gonna say I never get tired. That would be a lie, but I'm that type of person where it's like if I just sit around knowing it's something I want to do and I'm not doing it, that does not make me like, that's not relaxing to me. Copyright. I do need a copyright statement. Wait, but I thought, wasn't there one part that had, I guess it's a module, the Creative Commons. I don't want my stuff to be Creative Commons though. Or at least I need to have some type of specific statement. So I'm not trying to give people permission to copy my work at all. When the feed lacks a copyright element, aggregators should not assume that it is in the public domain and can be republished or redistributed. Under the Berne Convention adopted by the United States and more than 150 other companies, a work does not require a copyright statement to be protected. Okay. Still probably good to have one. Okay, yeah, so the docs, I already have the RSS spec that I'm using. This link should always go to whatever is quote unquote the newest one, although it doesn't seem like it's been updated in a while. So, but this is the same page that is here, the spec I was reading before. So that's the 2.0. Yeah, that's the 2.0 spec. Generator. When you're working on your own personal goals outside of work is very rewarding. Yes. Designing and coding a robot. I'm not really into robotics. I do like a little bit of hardware stuff here and there, but I'm more of a software person in general. Robotics takes a lot of electrical engineering experience. If you are relying on the spec and profile published by the RSS Advisory Board, the value of this element should point here. Yeah, so I already have this. Then we got the generator. So yeah, the generator credits the software that created the feed, but I am creating the feed literally myself. I don't know, maybe I should put my own name here. But yeah, so I'm skipping that one altogether. Okay, image is for a logo. Must contain a link, a title, and a URL when I want to put the logo in. So put that. Put that on my list. And then it can have a description, height, and width. They have a GIF and a URL for the image. Okay. The image's link indicates the URL. Should be the same URL as the channel link. Huh? I don't really have interest in coding a video game. Maybe for the experience of like understanding a little bit more about how it works, but no. Okay, the image title. I'm kind of confused about this because it says the image link URL should be the same as the channel link, but the channel link is not, like, why would those be the same? Because the image link should go to the logo and the channel link should go to the actual website. So I'm not sure why those would be the same. Obviously, this is just a recommendation versus the actual spec, but that's weird that they say that that should be the same. That defeats the purpose of the image being a graphical logo, right? Oh, okay. I know what they're talking about now. The link is like when you click on the logo, it goes to the domain. The URL is the actual image. Got it. Okay, title. This should have the same text as the channel's title and be suitable for use as the alt attribute. Dookie, how many streams have you watched? You don't know if I got a website? Same text as a channel's title. When you be streaming, I be knocked out. That's not a reason. You be here enough. Yes, I have a website, man. That's what we working on right now. I don't know why y'all be up though. I have to fit stuff in when I can. So that's why I'm up, but yeah, I know most people be like doing normal stuff. Okay. The element should have the same text as the channel channel title. So this title here, I have to use the same title for my logo. Wait, do I have to put a title if I do put the image? Yes, I do have to put the title. Okay. URL. And the URL can be GIF, JPEG, or PNG. So, if I want to get real fancy, oh, I should do that. I should make like a little GIF of the logo and do that. Can y'all tell I'm a millennial and I fucking grew up on like early 2000s internet? Because I want a logo that's like that. It seemed that's kind of dated, but I feel like that would be cute. Yeah, preacher, you always up, so Netscape logo. hold on. Wait, no, wait. Oh, video. Here's a video of it. It's not. Can I watch? I gotta go all the way to Twitter. Clippy. Oh God. Bro, if Microsoft don't bring back Clippy with ChatGPT, that's a huge miss. Huge miss. Yes, this is our life, man. Yahoo, AIM, AIM, being on parts of the internet that our parents didn't even know existed. MSN Messenger, was it? I was definitely an AIM. I was an AIM person, so I had was that America Online? Oh my gosh. That made my stomach a little queasy. I don't think I used Alta Vista, but Yahoo Messenger, maybe a little bit at Jeeves. And I remember a point in time where we was like, I will not touch Google. I will not touch Google search. Like, why would I do that? I was not here for it when they first came out. I'm like, I don't care about that. What we need that for? Fast forward to a world where literally Googling is like the term we use to search, no matter what search tool we are using. I probably did use MSN Messenger a little bit, but it was AIM for me. What's one of the old like email addresses? Cause somebody had one. Not, oh dang. I don't want to say Hotmail. Maybe it was Hotmail. We had Hotmail. I can't even remember. I don't think it was Hotmail. I think it was a different one. And it's like some people still have some of these old email domains. All right, so a lot of this is all the stuff for the logo. So when I go back and do that, I will update those. Language, I have my language already defined. I think I have the right language definition. It's just EN-US. So let's see, RSS language codes. Yeah, so pretty valid. See, it's already halfway through the page. It's not that bad. Okay, so the last build date indicates the last date and time the content of the feed was updated, which I understand, but I just don't get, like, can we get something like that for the actual articles? So we got the managing editor, and then they showed us too that this is a good format to use. Have the email address, and then in parentheses you can have the first and last name. I have that for the webmaster as well, the same format. Pub date indicates the publication date and time of the feed's content. Publishers of daily, weekly, or monthly could use this element to associate feed items with the day they most recently went to press. It's a little bit of subtlety between the pub date and the last build date. Last build date is more obvious, but the pub date, I think you can maybe be a little bit more general with it. The last build date is like you can like interpret that pretty literally. Then ratings, that's some type of content advisory thing, right? This is rated G for everyone. All right, so I don't have that right now. I can look into it later. I miss the old internet so much. Like, when social media first came around, it was so fun. Now it's stressful. I probably will define a TTL just because that way I can make sure that the feed, I mean, I might not do it as much for my blog, but I definitely need that in my in the podcast feed, the like shared podcast feed or whatever. Okay. Most aggregators check an RSS feed once an hour. The TTL skip days and skip hours provides a means for publishers to offer guidance regarding the frequency of updates. 21% of surveyed feeds included a TTL. Support for the element appears sparse among aggregators. Now, it would just be interesting, maybe, I don't know, not that I need another thing to do, but it would be interesting to find some, like, if there's not an updated guidance around this, to actually do some research on aggregators that we use now, because the stuff they talking about up here don't even exist no more. They talking about Internet Explorer. Even Microsoft finally let that go. Okay. So then, yeah, the skip days, you can basically say which days of the week which days of the week do you never update your feed. Skip hours is similar, but just which hours of the day. Like, like me, I don't know. I can't even say, like, am I ever gonna update my feed at 3 a.m.? Probably, because I literally updated my feed at 3 a.m. yesterday. But hypothetically, I would not be publishing in the middle of the night. So there's your hours. Days, just do the full day of the week. Now this is kind of annoying because they're using GMT for the days, regardless of so that I don't know, that's kind of weird because like if my feed is in another time zone, the day should be based off my time zone. So I don't know if that's literal to the time zone itself or just saying these are the official days of the week. But yeah, see, the hour must be expressed as an integer representing the number of hours since 0 GMT. Yeah, so see, I probably wouldn't even mess around with this because if my days and stuff gotta overlap with another time zone, then that will be confusing. I probably end up just giving myself more headaches. So there's some kind of option where you can like specify a small form, but apparently nobody uses that, so I'm gonna skip that. Description, link, name, title, TTL. Yeah, TTL is for caching, so that one I probably will add. See, look at these. Look at these. Let's see. Blog bridge. This actually has some active usage going on. Bloglines was do they still have Google Reader? I think so. Was JK. They shut it down in 2013. All right, so that seems to still be a thing. JetBrains Omiya or Omi or Ome, I don't know. Then just Firefox in general. My Yahoo, what happens? I know Yahoo is still like a thing, but oh. It's not really clear on here, like where, how do they, what aggregator? Where's the aggregator? I don't know. Probably when you customize. Maybe when you customize, you can, oh, you can sign in with Google. Okay, sure. Yes, sounds about right. NewsGator Online and RSS Bandit. Let me see. But yeah, the fact that a lot of these tools are no longer even supported or active, that's why I'm like, it would be nice to go through and look up to date aggregators and see how they actually handle RSS feeds. All right, so items are probably the most important thing to me. An item represents distinct content published in the feed, such as a news article, a weblog, or some other form of discrete update. And you can have you can have 0 to many items. So it is legit to have a feed with no items in it. And then within the item, so here's my item right now. Can contain an author, a category, comments. But I think comments is like a link to comments, description, enclosure. This is for like media items, like a picture. I think pictures can go in here too, or like if it's a blog, I mean not a blog, if it's a podcast, then the video or the MP3 file can go here. GUID is for like a unique identifier. So you really want to have like a unique identifier across all the items. Link, that's the link to the actual post if you have a website for it. Pub date, source, title. Let me item must contain either a title or a description. Preceding elements must not be present more than once, with the exception of category. Seventh Heaven. I think they mean that as an expression, but that also makes me think of back in the day. It was like a little teeny bopper show. Author. That TV show wasn't bad. I don't remember much about it. I used to like this show called what was it called? One Tree Hill. Seventh Heaven was like a big deal though. I never really watched Seventh Heaven. I ain't gonna lie. It was, let me see. American drama series. 1996. Like I remember seeing it. I remember like the images of the characters, but I never really got into it. But then this show came along. When did this show come out? 03. Yeah, see. When I was like, that was my actual teenage years. Because I think I was 13. Yeah, I was like 13. The OC. I didn't watch the OC. I didn't really watch Gilmore Girls either. I feel like they talk too much in Gilmore Girls. Like it was just like a lot of dialogue. Definitely watch Buffy though. Dawson's Creek. I don't know if I really watched Dawson's Creek that much, but One Tree Hill was my shit. You couldn't tell me nothing about that. I don't remember that much about the show, but I just remember it was so edgy. Buffy, yes, Buffy and Charmed, yes, those was on our list. What's the chick's name who was like the older sister in Charmed? Shannon Doherty. Wait, was she the oldest, or was Piper the oldest? I don't remember, but Prue. Uh, that show was good. Is Charms coming back in 2023? What? Are they gonna have a reunion? They was supposed to be like late 20s, early 30s. Oh man, I don't watch TV like that nowadays. It's literally I just watch YouTube. Oh, it is a new Charmed already. Oh yeah, and then they had brought they didn't. I don't remember the sister getting recast. I remember the sister that they brought in. She was like the younger sister randomly. Um, where is she? Is that her? Paige? That is her. Yeah, Paige. Oh, she was in Death Proof. Huh. Man, that was the life. I was gonna say too because I got this freaking bucket hat on and I feel like Clarissa explains it all. Is that the show I'm thinking about? Like I feel like that's the show that comes to mind. I remember. Where's her friend? Was her friend named Max? I don't know why this show comes to mind when I think about this freaking bucket hat. Sam and see. What was her friend's name? That's not Clarissa that I'm thinking about. It can't be. Oh, maybe it is. We were watching what's it called? All that like a couple weeks ago. Not Full House. Who is Miriam Balak? Amanda Bynes. Amanda's show was well, I guess she did multiple things, but she had Amanda Please. I don't know. Okay, what show did she have? I remember her. Ooh, Recess. Dang. Um, it wasn't no. I don't think it was anybody who was on all that. I know Amanda was on all that, and then she had literally had Amanda Please. We tried to see if the Amanda Please website was still up too, but it just goes to I think it just goes straight to nick.com now. Yeah. Rip. That's such a miss, man. Put her site back up. Oh, Blossom. Blossom. Yeah. I might be thinking about Blossom. Yes, that. I think that's who I think that's who I was more so thinking about when it came to the freaking bucket hat. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, that was right. That's right. Yeah. It says her name is. It didn't say Miriam. It said My. Is it Miriam or Mayim? Mayim. Same difference. That is not. No, that is not okay. That is not okay. As a person whose name literally always gets effed up, I like to respect people's names. She has a PhD. I think I saw her pop up on something recently, like an ad for some type of platform or some type of like learn from experts type thing, and I was like, oh, her. I couldn't remember what the show was though, but I did remember. And then I saw something about she had a PhD, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Um, I didn't really dig too much deeper into it. Where's the remote? Oh, do you know what her PhD is in? I do remember that she was on Big Bang Theory. But yeah, I think I was definitely thinking about Blossom when I was thinking about the bucket hat. I'm like, do I look like do I look like I belong in a 90s TV show? I was wondering, is there like defined some of these category slash like rating type um definitions for the RSS feed? I was wondering if there's specific ones I should like follow, or should I just pick my own? Oh, and neuroscience? Is that ironic? I'm gonna have to come up with my taxonomy for my dang on blog now. That's the only thing. Yeah, so comments have to be a URL too. the page that has comments. So I don't know how I will handle that. Maybe it'll be able to be done, but I don't know. Not that I feel like I ever really get much out of having comments on the blog except spam. And then the description. So the description to me is still more of a short, something that's short and brief. So it could be the full content or a summary, but I'm using description for a summary and content. Do they have content in here? Yeah, there's the content. So I'm using description for a summary and content for the full. Source, pub date. Why did I think that was my highlight? Oh my god. Okay. Where am I? Content, Adam Lee. Enclosure. Oh, here it is. Oh, I guess because my highlight is also pink, just not that pink. But it looks like we can have the C data encoding on the description. HTML markup must be encoded as character data either by employing the HTML entities. See, before it said use the hexadecimal. Did it say use the hexadecimal value or something? Now it's saying the requirement is either use the HTML entities or a C data section. Okay, wait, so maybe this one is different. Oh, it is, because I think it said every other element has to be considered as plain text except the description. So I could just have a C data section inside of the description, but in the content tag I do have to actually use the encoded option in order to do the same thing. I think that's why that I have to do it that way. All right. An item's enclosure elements associates a media object. So it's funny because I was like, this, like, I don't know, this is probably boring, but this is very useful information to me right now. And this was the hesitation I had when I was like, should I look into like the RSS feed stuff while I'm doing this? But I mean, hey, this is where I am right now, so I hope y'all don't mind. Because like I said, I really originally was thinking about the RSS feed because I want to do a custom show feed. And it's easy to host individual feeds, but it's not necessary. Like, I know I have to actually understand how the RSS feed works so I can create the like aggregate feed that'll have all the shows in the right order. So I have, in addition to the blog, I have other interest areas around building this feed. But now I can finally build the feed because I think I know what the heck I'm doing. So by the end of this, I'm going to try to push through because we got like a couple more days in May. By the end of this month, I think I'm going to be on point with the podcast and the blog. Yeah. Oh, and then I think I should probably use enclosure. Is there an image for? Here, let me go back to the top because it'll be easier to see it that way. Is there an image for the item, or do I have to use the media or the enclosure? I think I have to use the enclosure, right? The length indicates the size of the file, the type, my media type, and the URL is the URL of the file. So some aggregators don't support multiple enclosures because, like, if I want an image for my like blog, for example, so my media types. If it's audio, where's the MP3? That's weird. They had MP4 on here, but not MP3. Unless I just missed it. I don't think so. Oh, MP3 is audio MPEG. Okay. So if I want to do an image, go away. Where? Ooh. So the image. Say it's a PNG, JPEG, non-existent. PNG though, I can do that one. I can. Oh, dang, GIF is not on here either. It got a reference, but it doesn't have a template. Okay. So we'll just stick with PNGs for now, I guess. Here, let me go back. All right, I'm almost done with this. Enclosure must have a length. Somebody turn the AC all the way up, or all the way down, I guess you could say. Okay, so this one I do need to care about, the GUID. I think I need to add this though, is permalink onto those. The GUID enables an aggregator to detect when an item has been received recently or previously and does not need to be presented to the user again. If the GUID's is permalink attribute is omitted or has the value true, the GUID must be the permanent URL of the web page associated with the item. That's why that's only like one of the only things I had an issue with in the validator, because I don't have anything in the link, and then my GUID needs to be it should have is permalink equals false, or it should be the entire URL. And then I know for sure that with the Zapier integration, by default, the main way that it's able to pick up a new element in order to push it to Ghost is by seeing a new GUID in the feed. The source element indicates the fact that the item has been republished from another RSS feed. Oh, okay. I'm going to need that for the other feed. The element must have a URL attribute that identifies the URL of the source feed. The value of the source is the title of the source feed. Okay. Right, and then the title is only optional if you have a description, but okay, namespace. The Atom syndication format, which serves a similar purpose to RSS, offers some elements closely comparable to RSS and others that provide new capabilities. Any of these elements can be used in RSS by employing Atom as a namespace. This namespace requires this is the URL to the Atom the Atom syndication formats. Okay. How many pages is it? 43. Not bad though. All right, so we'll just leave that there for later. Atom link defines a relationship between a web resource such as a page and an RSS channel. Most common uses to identify an HTML representation of an entry in the RSS feed. Um, an RSS feed can identify its own URL using the atom link element within a channel. Link must have the rel attribute self. That's what it was saying earlier when I was validating my feed. Where is that? Is that still open? I think I closed it. But that was the third recommendation. So since I don't have a link, instead of having a link, I could have an atom link with a self value for that attribute. There's no means to do this with RSS elements. But I would have to add, I think I would have to add this to the namespace, right, Adam? Did it say? Oh yeah, I guess it does say right here. So I would add that to my feed up here. And then content, we're already using that. The content encoded element defines the full content of an item. This element has a more precise purpose than a description, which can be the full content, a summary, or some other form of excerpt. The content must be suitable for presentation as HTML and be encoded as character data in the same manner as the description element. Recommendation is the content encoded element can be used in conjunction with the description element to provide an item's full content along with a shorter summary. Under this approach, the complete text of the item is presented in content encoded and the summary and description. Yeah, so this is the approach I'm taking anyway. All of the tested aggregators support the use of content encoded to define an item's content. When an item contains both elements, 6 of the 8 aggregators display content encoded and ignore description. If you don't want to support publishers who don't want to employ item summaries in their feeds, should use the description element for an item's full content. Yeah, but I want to have a description, so I'm going to do that. I want to have summaries. Okay, the Dublin core namespace, a standard for describing resources on the internet to identify their author, date of publication, publisher, and similar information. So you can put the creator, which is the same as the author, right? It's less restrictive than the author element, which must contain an email address. Publishers often rely on DC Creator to credit authorship without revealing email addresses in a form that can be exploited by spammers. Oh, beautiful. So I can just actually swap that out. All of the tested aggregators that display item authors support both the author and DC Creator elements. Publishers should use author when they want to reveal the email address, and DC Creator when they don't. And you shouldn't include both. Also follows for managing editor and webmaster. Okay, and then the slash namespace supports features associated with items in the slash content management system. I don't know what this is. A database-driven web application server using Perl, Apache, and MySQL. uh, why did it take me here? Yeah, this don't even, no. Okay. All right, so I looked at all of those. I feel like, okay, I can do something with that though. It's only minor things I'm gonna change here, so. I guess what I'll do tomorrow / today is go through and clean up the feed, and I'll write some more content here. I do need to figure out about, I did see how I can change my domain, but I want to make sure that I'm not either going to lose access to that one. Like if I change it now, then I should be able to use the same domain with another email. And if that's not going to be the case, then I need to do it the other way around. I need to save that one and then make a new account that points to like my personal blog. So that way I won't lose the MetaDev World handle on Ghost. Oh man. Okay. So we are 20 days in. I'm going to be starting, I will be working on my project, and then I'm going to be starting the I guess I'm going to be reading chapter 3 of the book, because the next lesson 3 of the course actually corresponds to chapter 4 of the book. So chapter 3 is ethics, I think, ethics and AI. So definitely worth reading. So we'll be getting some stuff done for sure. And then I got other stuff I really need to be working on. I'm just not really working on it on stream, but I do need to get this tip server finished and get a bunch of these PRs for this project merged. And I have a class that I'm about to publish for Girl Develop It. So a bunch of that stuff is related to me getting these two projects ready to go. But yeah, so I'm just going to call it a night here at this point and try to get some rest, or at least relax. And I'm kind of hungry again. It's like I be so hungry after I use some brain power. So I'll probably eat again. But yeah, we will be hanging. I don't know who cares about this, but I did post it in Discord because I have a Wordle channel in Discord. But whoever's a nerd like me, the other night, no, it was last night, I ended up on a Wordle site, and I thought it was the New York Times one, but it wasn't. That's funny. This is the site I found, y'all. So if you're a nerd like me, used to be ham at Wordle. Yeah, I'm like, I really, it's something so satisfying about it. So you might be like me, and yeah, this site. Today I tried Dirtle, which is solved 2 Wordles at one time. Yeah, okay, you might already know this site then. Wordle, Quirtle, Octurtle, Setacurtle, Mathler. They have Numberl. I'm gonna try this one because I haven't tried this one yet. With the math equations. Wordle in French. You know what's funny? I always start my Wordle with a French word, but that's about the extent of the French that I use. Yeah, so at least I'm not the only nerd in the world that thinks that this kind of stuff is useful. Because I have like at least three different sources that I would play Wordle on. So today I discovered this, and of course I solved my first puzzle because I'm kind of good at Wordle. I was trying to balance Mirza. I mean, not balance. I was trying to battle Mirza on like this one app that had like a versus, but she stopped wanting to play with me. 30 to 40 minute limit. Screenshots, yeah. See, I'm scared to try the big ones, but I'm going to. At least this one, it gives you one extra. It gives you one extra guess. 1, 2, 3. You get 9 guesses for the 4. Yeah, so this is probably what I will be doing with my life. Quordle. Yeah. I haven't tried that one. I tried Dirtle already. If you want to solve. Oh, they group them in. Wait, do they group them in 4s? Hold on, let me see. No. You are still solving them all individually. Yep. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing. It's so satisfying. I don't know why. I'm like a Sudoku person too, so it reminds me of that. I also play 2048. So now I have to go and find out what all the rest of these are. It was one that was like an overlapping thing. It's not even on here. Maybe it was waffle. No, it's another one. But yeah, whoever is making these games, they got a whole lot of options. 402. Here you go. This is the official 400 different ways to play. I always start with I do. I literally always start with that word. I like going for the most number of vowels. If I don't mind math, I'm definitely about to do the math one. I didn't know that was a thing. So yeah, I haven't played a round of this yet, but I'm going to do that like as soon as I get off stream. Mathler. It has 4. Oh shoot. Wait, how do I get click the cog? Oh, I see. Killer. Hard. Wait, but that's just extending the length. That's the difficulty. Yeah, so I just be posting. I post some stuff. Sometimes when I solve puzzles, I post them in the Wordle channel. But yeah, I love. I really do like Wordle. I like Sudoku and stuff like that. So I'm not about to solve it right now. What the heck? Heck no, I'm about to go to bed. I need to try Mathler first because I never did this. I'm gonna try the number numeral. Because it's like make an equation. But then this one says that depending on the difficulty, 5 squares and 1 operator. So I'm making an, like if it's on the easy setting, then I'm making an equation that only has 1 operator. So one operator and 1 equal sign, and then all the rest numbers. Is that how that works? I'm not about to try this hard one. That seems like a that seems like a that's exactly how you embarrass yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I gotta come up with my starter equation. No equal sign? Wait, what? So Mathler has the equal sign in it? Or no? None of them have equal signs in them. Wait. Numeral does though. But you also get an extra 2 characters for that. Oh, okay. It has to equal 6. Got it. Okay. Find the hidden calculation that equals 6. Just finished the easy. Yeah. Wait, am I on? Oh, am I on easy? I don't know. Equals 86. See, I need to learn. I need to get the hang of this one. But yeah, when I discovered this today, I said, okay, this is how nerd life is fulfilled. So I have to do stuff like that, right? I know it's a plus and there is a 3 in there, but the 3 is in the wrong spot. Okay. All right. I got it. This is exactly what I needed. I didn't even know this was a thing. And Mattress Firm is getting all the advertisement right now. So what about no 6 and no 2? Got it. I didn't reuse any numbers. I probably could make it a little bit more. Instead of 1 and 5. Can't use a 2. It's only 1 3. And the 3 don't even go there. I guess I'm gonna go with that. It's only 1 3, so I know that's done. I need to try 4, 7, 8, and 9 are all fair game. See, I'm so used to Sudoku. While I'm trying to figure out the numbers that's available off the top of my head when they're literally right here. Oh, and 0 is a thing too. Wait. So I have to have something that makes me carry over. Right? If 3 is definitely here, but four. Am I competitive? I don't know. Would I consider myself competitive? I wouldn't be like, oh, let's battle, like let's see who could do this the fastest or something like that. But I like when they have like you have to go back and forth on the puzzles. I like that version of like Wordle competition, I guess you could say, if I use that as an example. So this 4 and 3 is gonna be 7, and then I need to carry in the other column, I think. So, and then my only numbers left, I could do like a 9 and a 7, right? $49 and 37, or 47, 39. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, 8s. Okay. Right. All right, we about to be doing this. Yeah, I think I will like once I get the hang of it, I would probably try I'm definitely gonna go up in difficulty. I'm more of a math person than more of a numbers person than a letters person anyway. So it never occurred to me that there was other options of Wordle. Every time I start Discord, it just be tripping. Here, I just wanna have to do stuff like this. Where is it? Wordle. Yeah, see, I was playing Dirtle earlier. I got my first Dirtle puzzle too, so I remember when people first were talking about Wordle, I'm like, that seems stupid. Like, how can that be a legitimate puzzle? But yeah, fast forward. Finished 3 out of 4. Like doing the hard one first and the easy one last. Oh wait, so is it like do they do daily puzzles? So I have to yeah, okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, so I shouldn't have did that one. But this site is more like you can just keep going through puzzles over and over again. From what I saw. Minecraftal. They just have like themes. Uh-oh, a code cracking logic game. Guess the secret 5-letter word. Wait, is it really code cracking though? Like, is it really anything, or do the words have to be real words? Yeah, see, that's the same as Wordle. Now, if it can be anything, literally anything, then that's a whole nother. Oh, here you go. You want to solve 64 Wordles at once? Yes, you can. Oh my God. Why would you want to do that? For those of us that just don't get enough, we don't beat up our brains enough throughout the day. You just tack this on and then there you go. Well, it's 16. 1, 2, 16 puzzles. Yeah. This is my new source of entertainment. Finish all 4. Okay. I am going to try all the puzzles. I will try all the ones for today. I want to post my scores. I'm gonna leave this one up. But I'm going to do numeral too, because numeral has you have to do the entire equation all the way to the end. So that's an extra layer of complexity, I guess. See, this is why we need stuff like Twitch and whatnot, so we can all find our small little nerd communities. And then, is this going to show up on my phone good? What's it called? Mathler. Oh no, my phone's about to die. I'm gonna replicate my I'm gonna replicate my puzzle on my phone so that way it's consistent. And I'm gonna do the other ones for us. When I was younger, we used to play academic games. like equations and stuff. All these different like all these different math games and stuff like that. And we started playing games and like I had to be in first or second grade. I remember we used to have these cards. Dang, which cards was it? Was that that wasn't equations? Was it? No, it wasn't equations at all. It was this one game that they started us with in card games. Let me see. Math card games. This is it, 24. We started with 24. So you always have these little cards. She would just grab, like our teacher would grab one at random, and we would have to come up with 24 out of all the digits on the card. This is a 2-dot card. I can't remember exactly how all the rules broke down as far as, oh, you can only use every you can only use every number once. Oh. Yeah, you can only use every number once, and then dang it, it's not what I was trying to do. Where is it? Here we go. You can use every number once, and then the new numbers that you come up with are fair game as well. That's how, I mean, I feel like that's how my logic brain got that's how my logic brain got trained when I was little. But it's kind of crazy because I was about to say I was definitely doing these in second grade. It was second grade or first grade. Second grade, but apparently that's 12 years and up type of situation that they did not care. So math has always been my favorite, but I always felt like I had really good math teachers and stuff like that, so that made a huge difference. Because that do say 12 years and up. They didn't care though. That was, well, I think we were mostly practicing mental math too. But the academic games was like the real, that was the real deal. Equations and onsets and all that. This is a set theory game. And we play academic games in elementary school. A lot of these I don't think are intended to be played that early. Equations, let's see. Oh, no wonder. U of M professor. It comes with a DVD. What do they have online now? They have Math Science Quest and online equations. I was trying to see if it was going to say what the age age range. But yeah, so blame my teachers. Also blame the fact that my dad bought me he gave me a calculus book and I was like 5 years old. Yeah, math was just always going to be my thing, which is why it does not, like, I actually was excited when I found out that all the underlying theory to AI was math. I'm like, oh yes, this is where I'm supposed to fit in life, I think. But with all that being said, y'all ever want to play me in some 24? Let me know. I need to start getting my mental math back up because, yeah, I feel like my brain is a little rusty. So we got a decent amount of stuff. At least I covered all of the spec for RSS today. So I feel like I can go forth with my projects for the week. And let's see. Here. I will be back sometime later today. I don't know. I will see if I would like to start streaming earlier in the day. I really would, because I'd be ready to go to bed, and I don't like disturbing baby boy when he sleep, but otherwise it's like he gets up so early in the morning, so the morning time streams hasn't been happening. Plus on Sundays I always have to go to church or watch a church sermon, so I still wouldn't stream in the mornings on Sundays anyway, but I don't usually stream on Sundays. Just 100 Days of Code, special occasion. So I'll be back, sometime tomorrow evening at the very least. And in the meantime, I will see y'all. Good night, everybody.